Greetings, seekers of ancient wisdom and forgotten truths. Welcome to a journey through the whispers of time, where the veil between worlds thins and the echoes of tradition guide our steps. Tonight, we delve into a day cloaked in mystery and profound significance. October the 6th, a day that, while seemingly ordinary on the calendar, holds within its embrace powerful energies, ancient beliefs, and warnings passed down through generations. What forces stir beneath its calm surface? What secrets does it guard? And how might its subtle influence shape your destiny? October 6th is not widely celebrated with grand public festivities in the modern sense, but in the quiet corners of folk tradition and spiritual observance, it holds a potent weight. It is often known as the Day of Whispering Faith, or Saint Faith's Day, in many older calendars, marking a pivotal transition from the vibrant energy of autumn's peak to the sombre embrace of approaching winter. It's a day intrinsically linked to the cycles of nature, when the last remnants of the harvest are secured and preparations for the cold, dark months begin in earnest. The shortening days and lengthening nights signal a time for introspection, protection, and a steadfast spirit against the encroaching chill. Spiritually, October 6th is prominently marked by the veneration of Saint Faith, also known as Saint Fides, a virgin martyr whose unwavering conviction echoes through the centuries. Though less common in contemporary American religious observance, her story forms a crucial spiritual anchor for this date, particularly in the European traditions from which much American folklore derives. People would traditionally turn to Saint Faith for inner strength, courage in the face of adversity, and for the protection of their homes, families, and livelihoods. In a world fraught with uncertainties, especially as winter loomed, her intercession was sought for perseverance, healing from sickness, and indeed, for the blessing of a good harvest to sustain them through the lean months. There are undeniable pagan roots intertwining with this reverence, as the transition of autumn was always a time when ancient peoples sought divine protection and abundance from the spirits of nature, praying for the earth's bounty to last, and for safe passage through the coming darkness. Now, let us journey back in time to the heart of Roman Gaul in the city of Aegon, sometime in the early 4th century. Imagine a world where the new faith of Christianity was still a dangerous whisper, challenging the might of the Roman Empire. Here lived a young woman named Fides, or Faith as we know her, whose beauty was said to be matched only by her profound devotion to Christ. She was a beacon of piety, even as Emperor Diocletian's relentless persecution of Christians swept across the land like a consuming fire. Edicts were issued demanding all citizens renounce their Christian beliefs and offer sacrifice to the Roman gods. For those who refused, the consequences were dire. Faith, despite her youth, possessed an extraordinary inner strength. When the Roman authorities arrived in Aegon, she was among the first to be arrested. She was brought before the governor Dacian, a man known for his cruelty and his unwavering loyalty to the emperor. He saw her beauty, her composure, and believed she would be easily swayed. He offered her riches, freedom, and a life of comfort if she would simply deny her God. But Faith stood firm. Her voice, though soft, was clear and resolute. She declared her unwavering devotion to Christ, refusing to compromise her faith for earthly gains. Incensed by her defiance, Governor Dacian ordered her to be tortured. The accounts describe unspeakable horrors. She was scourged, and then, in a chilling act of barbarity, she was placed upon a brazen bed, a metal grate heated by fire, intended to slowly roast her alive. The air would have filled with the smell of burning flesh, the cries of onlookers, and the cruel laughter of her tormentors. Yet even amidst this agonizing pain, Faith did not break. She prayed, her eyes fixed not on her tormentors, but on a higher power. Her spirit remained unyielding, a testament to her name. Her steadfastness in the face of such monstrous cruelty was not in vain. Her courageous stand was witnessed by many, and it touched the hearts of those who, until then, had been too fearful to openly declare their own faith. Legend says that as she endured her torment, a miracle occurred. A refreshing dew descended from heaven, extinguishing the flames around her, offering a brief respite. This divine intervention further enraged Dacian, who, seeing his efforts to break her spirit thwarted, eventually ordered her beheading. Faith died a martyr, her sacrifice a powerful testament to her convictions. Her story quickly spread, becoming a source of inspiration and veneration throughout Christian Europe. Her relics, particularly those moved to Conques, France, became the site of numerous miracles, drawing pilgrims seeking healing, solace, and the courage to face their own trials. Thus, on October 6th, we remember St. Faith not merely as a historical figure, but as a timeless symbol of inner fortitude. A reminder that even in the face of overwhelming odds, the human spirit, buoyed by conviction, can remain unbroken. Her legend reminds us that true strength lies not in physical might, but in the unwavering belief in one's principles and a refusal to yield to darkness. Now let's turn our attention to the subtle energies of this day, the signs of destiny that the universe may be whispering to those who are willing to listen. Folk omens, reading the whispers of October 6th. Nature, ever the wisest prophet, offers us clues on this day. If leaves are still predominantly green on October 6th, even after a few frosts, it's a strong indication that a mild and extended winter is likely. The earth is holding on to its warmth, delaying the deep freeze, suggesting gentler conditions ahead for humans and animals alike. A heavy, glistening dew coating the grass and trees in the morning often presages a spell of clear, dry and pleasant autumn weather. This particular phenomenon suggests calm atmospheric conditions and settled skies, ideal for finishing any outdoor tasks before the deep cold. A strong, persistent wind blowing throughout the day warns of a changeable and unpredictable autumn. Expect sudden shifts in temperature, with mild days giving way to abrupt cold fronts, keeping you on your toes and perhaps affecting travel or outdoor plans. If you observe migratory birds gathering in unusually large flocks or departing earlier than expected, take heed. This is an ancient sign, suggesting that a harsh, severe winter is on its way. The birds, with their innate wisdom, are sensing the coming deep cold and preparing for a longer, more arduous journey. A sky that is heavily clouded at dawn, with a noticeable grey dampness in the air, is a strong indicator of rain or generally wet weather arriving later in the day. The moisture and low pressure hint at an impending change in the weather pattern, often bringing precipitation. Should you notice spiders weaving exceptionally intricate and high-placed webs around your home or garden, it's a positive omen for extended good weather and a mild, pleasant autumn. Spiders are incredibly sensitive to atmospheric pressure and humidity, and their elevated, sturdy construction indicates stable, fair conditions. An abundance of acorns on oak trees can be interpreted in two ways. For some, it foretells a very cold and snowy winter, as nature provides extra food for animals. For others, it's a sign of a plentiful year, symbolizing resilience and potential abundance, provided you know how to gather and utilize what nature offers. Beyond nature, household and personal omens offer glimpses into your financial and personal fortunes. Finding a dropped coin on this particular day is considered a strong sign of unexpected financial gain or a blessing for overall monetary stability. It symbolizes prosperity literally falling into your lap, a gift from the universe. Hearing a raven croak exactly 3 times near your dwelling carries a somber warning. It suggests you should be wary of deception or betrayal, particularly in financial dealings or business matters. Be cautious whom you trust with your money. If a broom falls by itself without being touched, expect an unexpected visitor. This guest may bring significant news, good or bad, or initiate a change in your household dynamic. Be prepared for the unforeseen. Dreaming of clear, flowing water. On this night is a powerful omen for financial clarity and wise decision-making regarding your wealth. However, murky or stagnant water warns of hidden financial obstacles, potential losses, or unresolved monetary issues that need your immediate attention. A sudden, unexplained itch in your right palm is believed to signify money coming into your possession soon, perhaps an unexpected windfall or a payment. Conversely, an itch in your left palm warns of money soon leaving your hands, urging caution in your spending. Dreams on this night, unveiling hidden meanings or inquiries. Dreams experienced on the night of October 6th are believed to carry significant weight, often revealing what needs your steadfast attention or what aspects of your life require protection before the deepest winter. Pay close attention to these nocturnal messages. Animals in your dreams. Domestic animals like dogs often symbolize loyalty, protection, or a need for trust. Cats suggest intuition, hidden energies, or a secret that may soon be revealed. Horses denote progress, a journey, or the power to overcome obstacles. Wild animals, on the other hand, might represent primal fears, untamed aspects of your personality, or challenges you need to confront with courage. Nature's tableau. Dreams of falling leaves represent letting go, transition, or the shedding of old habits. Ripe fruit signifies rewards, abundance, or the culmination of your efforts. Barren trees, however, can point to feelings of lack, loss, or a need for spiritual nourishment. Dreaming of a clear, moonlit sky can represent clarity of thought and spiritual guidance, while a stormy sky suggests emotional turbulence or upcoming challenges. Encounters with people. Strangers in your dreams may symbolize new opportunities, hidden aspects of yourself, or a need to embrace the unknown. Loved ones often reflect comfort, unresolved emotional issues, or a deep spiritual connection that needs nurturing. Dreams of a wise elder might indicate a need for guidance or a connection to ancestral wisdom. Mysterious objects. Keys are powerful symbols, often representing the unlocking of secrets, new paths, or solutions to problems. Mirrors can signify self-reflection, the need to see the truth, or a glimpse into your soul. Lamps or sources of light indicate guidance, clarity, or hope in dark times. A closed book might suggest unrevealed knowledge, while an open book signifies learning and new discoveries. A hidden object could point to a forgotten talent or a truth waiting to be uncovered. Overall, dreams on this night are potent. They urge you to look inward, to acknowledge areas where you need to cultivate steadfastness, and to seek protection for what you hold dear. Journal your dreams, for their insights can illuminate your path forward. Born on this day, the steadfast and the true. Those born on October 6th are said to inherit some of St. Faith's enduring spirit. You are likely a soul of remarkable resilience, possessing deep intelligence and an unshakable determination. You have a strong sense of justice and fairness, often finding yourself drawn to advocating for others. Intuitive and loyal, you form deep connections, though you may appear reserved at first. Your conviction is your greatest strength, allowing you to persevere where others might falter. However, this same strength can sometimes manifest as stubbornness or being overly critical, both of yourself and those around you. Your destiny often involves roles where guidance, leadership, or artistic expression allows you to inspire and uplift others, leaving a lasting mark on the world. Your challenge lies in learning flexibility and embracing change, understanding that even the strongest foundations can benefit from adaptability. Names of significance on this day. While American culture doesn't strictly adhere to name days like some European traditions, certain names resonate strongly with the energy of October 6th. For women, names like Faith, Psh, Fides, Ian, Celeste, Guy, Catherine, and Adeline carry a special connection. For men, names such as Bruno, Sam, Arthur, and Isabella. Historically, some derivations can be masculine, are noted. Let's delve briefly into the name Faith. A person named Faith is believed to embody the very essence of the day, strong, enduring, inspiring, and capable of overcoming great adversity through sheer will and unwavering belief. They often become a pillar of strength for their community and family. Traditions and rituals. What you should do on October 6th. On this day, it is paramount to engage in practices that honour the spirit of protection, abundance and steadfastness. These rituals, passed down through generations, are designed to fortify your home and soul for the coming months. 1. The St. Faith's Hearth Blessing, or Home Altar Blessing. Purpose: to invite warmth, divine protection, and abundant blessings into your home, ensuring well-being and security throughout the colder, darker half of the year. What you'll need: a small bundle of dried herbs, rosemary for protection, bay leaf for wishes, thyme for courage, a white candle, symbolising purity and spiritual light, a small bowl of fresh water, ideally spring water or filtered, and a pinch of sea salt for purification. When to conduct: at sunset on October 6th, as the day transitions into night and the energies shift. How to perform: begin by thoroughly cleaning your hearth or your main living area. If you don't have a hearth, choose a central, sacred spot like a dining table or a dedicated home altar. Place the candle, bowl of water, salt, and herb bundle there. Light the white candle, focusing your intention on inviting peace and protection. Take a moment to silently acknowledge St. Faith or a guiding spiritual force. Sprinkle the pinch of sea salt into the bowl of water, stirring it with your finger while visualizing it dissolving impurities. Take the herb bundle, dip it into the blessed water, and gently sprinkle the water in each corner of the room, moving clockwise. As you do, recite this simple affirmation: by the steadfast spirit of faith, protect this home from harm and ill. Let warmth and plenty ever fill. Repeat this in every room you wish to bless. As you sprinkle, visualize a protective, warm light filling each space. What to do after? Allow the candle to burn down completely and safely. The dried herb bundle should be placed near the main entrance of your home, perhaps above the door frame, as a continuous ward against negative energies. Change it annually on this day. 2. Apple divination for future harvest and love. Purpose: to gain insights into your future prosperity, particularly concerning abundance and love, drawing on the symbolism of the autumn harvest. What you'll need: 1 crisp, perfectly unblemished apple, ideally a red or golden variety, and a small sharp, non-serrated knife. When to conduct: before you retire for the night on October 6th, in a quiet moment of reflection. How to perform: hold the apple gently. With the knife, begin to peel the apple from top to bottom, attempting to create one long, continuous strip of peel without breaking it. This requires focus and a steady hand. Once you have the longest possible strip, swing it gently over your head exactly 3 times, saying your intentions silently, whether it's about a bountiful year ahead or a glimpse into your romantic future. Then let the peel drop to the floor or onto a clean surface. The shape it forms when it lands is believed to reveal the initial of your future beloved, or the general shape of your coming year's fortunes. For example, a perfect circle might signify completeness, while jagged lines might indicate challenges. For specific harvest insights, cut the apple horizontally through its centre. The star formed by the seeds within is a powerful omen. The more perfectly formed and numerous the seeds, the more bountiful your harvest or endeavours will be in the coming year. What to do after? Consume the apple, savouring its sweetness and reflecting on the insights you've gained. Dispose of the peel respectfully, perhaps burying it in the garden to return its energy to the earth. 3. Well water for healing and purification. Purpose: to draw upon the pure, life-giving essence of water for physical healing, spiritual purification, and renewed vitality, especially as the season turns colder. What you'll need: a clean glass or ceramic pitcher or jar, and access to a natural spring, a well, or even carefully collected rainwater. If these aren't available, high-quality filtered tap water, charged under the moonlight, can serve as an alternative. When to conduct? At dawn on October 6th, as the first light touches the earth, when water is believed to be most potent. How to perform. Go to your chosen water source. Before collecting, pause for a moment to express gratitude for the earth's bounty and the water's healing properties. Fill your pitcher, covering it immediately to protect its purity. Bring the water home and place it in a cool, dark place. Throughout the day, use a small amount of this blessed water for washing your face and hands, visualizing it purifying your body and invigorating your spirit. Take a small sip, internalizing its healing properties and setting an intention for health and strength. What to do after. Keep the remaining water for several days, using it sparingly for specific ailments, to bless your food, or to cleanse sacred objects. The water is believed to retain its protective qualities. Culinary traditions of October 6th. The foods of October 6th reflect the abundance of the autumn harvest and the need for hearty, comforting sustenance as winter approaches. This is a day to honour the earth's gifts through simple, nourishing meals. Apples in abundance. Given their prominence in divination, apples are central. Think warming. Baked apples with cinnamon. Crisp. Apple crumble. Perhaps playfully named Faithful Apple Crumble, or St. Faith's Harvest Delight, or freshly pressed. Apple cider, served warm with spices. These dishes symbolise health, vitality, and the sweetness of the earth's bounty. Squash and root vegetables. Hearty. Roasted butternut squash. Pumpkin soups or stews brimming with carrots, potatoes, and parsnips are perfect for strengthening the body. These root vegetables connect us to the earth and represent grounding and sustenance. Nutty breads and porridges. Breads baked with whole grains, nuts, and seeds, or warm porridges with dried fruits and honey, provide comfort and symbolise the gathering of resources for the colder months. These are foods that nourish the soul and prepare the body for endurance. These culinary traditions are more than just meals. They are acts of gratitude and preparation, symbolising the safeguarding of resources and the enjoyment of the season's final gifts. The main prohibitions of October 6th, what you must not do. Just as there are actions that invite blessings, there are those that attract misfortune. On October 6th, certain activities are strictly forbidden, for their transgression can bring about dire consequences, disrupting the protective energies of the day. 1. Do not gossip or engage in malicious chatter. On a day dedicated to the steadfastness of truth and faith, idle words, especially those meant to harm another's reputation, hold immense destructive power. Engaging in gossip is believed to taint your own spirit, inviting discord and mistrust into your life. You risk attracting the very negativity you spread, and your own reputation may suffer irrevocably. 2. Strictly avoid starting any major new ventures, making significant life-altering decisions, or embarking on new business endeavours. This day is a transition, a time for quiet introspection and securing what you have, not for bold, outward expansion. Any new beginning on this day is believed to lack stable foundations, prone to instability, unforeseen complications, and eventual failure. Resist the urge for impulsive change. 3. Do not engage in arguments or heated disputes, especially within your family or household. Harmony at home is paramount as winter approaches. The negative energy generated by conflict on this day is believed to linger, poisoning relationships, creating an atmosphere of coldness that attracts misfortune and potentially leading to prolonged estrangement or deep-seated resentment within your closest bonds. 4. Never sweep dirt or debris out of your house after the sun has set. This ancient prohibition is rooted in the belief that sweeping out after dusk removes your blessings, your prosperity, and even the protective spirits of your home, leaving it vulnerable to malevolent influences and a barren existence. You might inadvertently invite poverty, illness, or enduring bad luck into your dwelling. 5. Refrain from lending or borrowing money or valuable possessions. Lending out your resources on this day is believed to see your fortune leave with the item, never to fully return to you. Conversely, borrowing could inadvertently tie you to the lender's misfortunes, or hinder your own financial flow, creating unexpected debts or a struggle to regain your financial independence. 6. When leaving your home for an important task or journey, do not look back. Looking back is seen as a potent symbol of hesitation, doubt, or regret, which invites obstacles and prevents the successful completion of your undertaking. It can also be interpreted as inviting wandering spirits to follow you, causing lingering unease or bad luck throughout your day, making your venture prone to delays or failure. 7. Do not cut your hair or nails on this day. Hair and nails are considered extensions of your vitality, life force, and spiritual energy. Trimming them today is believed to diminish your personal power, making you vulnerable to illness, weakness, or a general feeling of malaise. It could symbolically cut off your good luck or prevent a natural flow of energy. 8. Avoid unnecessary travel or embarking on long, non-essential journeys. The changing energies of early October, coupled with the transitional nature of this specific day, make travel potentially hazardous. It's believed to invite misdirection, unexpected accidents, or unwelcome encounters. Stick to local, essential errands, for long journeys initiated today are said to bring more trouble than benefit. 9. Do not ignore or turn away a beggar or anyone in genuine need. This day emphasizes compassion and community support as preparations for winter commence. Turning away someone in need is believed to bring severe bad karma, hardening your heart, closing off your own avenues of help in the future, and potentially leading you to experience similar scarcity or loneliness without aid. 10. Do not leave uneaten food on your plate or waste food in any significant way. Food is a sacred blessing of the harvest, and wasting it on this day disrespects the earth's bounty and the efforts of those who provided it. Such an act is believed to invite scarcity into your life, symbolizing a lack of gratitude that can block future abundance and lead to periods of want or struggle. And so, as the sun sets on October 6th, may you carry the wisdom of ancient traditions, embrace the power of steadfast faith, and navigate the subtle currents of destiny with grace and insight. Until our next journey into the unseen, may your path be blessed and your spirit ever bright. Farewell, seekers, and may your days be filled with wonder.